Tfue by giving the weird guy a chance. So Tfue by going on a date with the weird guy. So I was talking to this guy who was already giving weird vibes. Just a little strange, but nothing unbearable, right? So he asked me on a date to the zoo, which I'm above. So we decided to go. So from the beginning, we meet up at the zoo and walk up together. We are at the front, waiting in line for them to scan our tickets when he points to a sign that says, "Private property, no weapons permitted." I ask him if he has a gun with him, and he says, "No, but I am the weapon." I roll my eyes because how cringy. Then we get inside, start walking around, and we get to these animals called klipspringers. They are these cute little brown things with little legs. He proceeds to say, "They are short and stubby, just like you." I literally just looked up and stared at him and said, "Are you joking?" But I still stayed on the date. I mainly stayed because I love the zoo, and the entry fee was $35. Huge mistake. So then, we continue walking around, and after certain things happen, he says, "Trapaholics," whatever the hell that means. If anyone knows, I'd love to know what it means, lol. Then, it's a Saturday, so all the families are at the zoo, and there are children everywhere, and he looks over at me, sighs, and says, "Ugh, I'm getting baby fever." I just kept looking straight, because who says that on a first date? The rest of the date goes kind of okay. We are leaving the zoo, and he mentions his ex. I don't say anything because, again, what the hell? Well then, the next set of events all happen within the 5-6 minute walk to the car. He mentions her again and says, "If I saw my ex again, it would be over with." Like, what? Again, this is a first date. Then, he says he was born at 19 years old. I asked him what the hell that means. He says, "I was just born a lot older than I was. I was walking at 7 months old, and I'm just super intelligent." So I roll my eyes and ask him if he's so intelligent. Why isn't he at Harvard or something instead of working his very basic, easy job? And he says it's because of family stuff. Finally, he tells me that he keeps having dreams of WW2 and might have been in WW2 in his past life. At this point, I was just so over it and ready to get in my car and leave. DR. I went on a date with a weird guy and he mentioned his ex, insulted me, and said he keeps having dreams of WW2. I'm sorry, but born at 19 just cracked me up. What the fuck, my dude? Well, think about how great the next normal dude will be.